What is up, Dragon Ballers? We are here today with Ollie, BigONotation, to do our first player spotlight video for the Deck Planet YouTube. How you doing, Ollie? You good?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. It's absolutely our pleasure. Ollie is a good friend of the team, and it's just he's a great player. He's topped in the last 3 events in person in the UK, so I thought it'd be a good time as any to get him on. And so we're going to do some questions first. It's a new format, so we're kind of experimenting here, but we're going to do some questions first, and then we're going to play a game. And yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So I may as well start off the questions now. So first question, how did you first get into Dragon Ball CCG? And you know, what stemmed your interest to play the game?
So prior to playing Dragon Ball, I'd never watched any Dragon Ball content. So a lot of people ask me this question because I didn't get into it through like any of the TV shows or.
Well, it's quite an old show, really. In reality,
yeah, exactly.
You know, it's older than even I am, and I'm an old person. So, but yeah.
So I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Final Fantasy TCG with Scrub Games before playing Dragon Ball. And then he got into it because I think he used to watch a lot of Dragon Ball when he was younger. Yeah. And I ended up just picking it up because it was another card game that I enjoyed in the end.
Yeah. So since have you watched any of the anime since you play, or do you just play the game?
My friend Sam convinced me to watch 3 of the Dragon Ball movies literally last week. But that is all the exposure that I've had to any Dragon Ball content.
Okay. what was your first thoughts on the anime?
It was all right. There's a lot of grown men screaming. I liked it.
Yeah, there is a lot of testosterone flying around.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, did you watch the BoJack movie or?
Yeah, that was
you
the
did.
first
You did.
one
That's
watched.
A good one. That's actually one of the really good ones. Some of them are quite sketchy, actually. The older movies, but I don't know if you saw the Tapion movie, but my goodness,
I haven't seen that.
That's definitely not one to watch, to be honest. But yeah, no, the pirate movie is great. So, explain to everyone what your achievements have been this year in competitive Dragon Ball Super.
So this year, obviously, we've not had very many in-person events.
Nope.
But the ones that I've been to were Leeds Fest, which I got top 8 at, Cardiff Fest, which I came first at, and then the 2 recent UKGE regionals, of which I came 4th and first at.
Okay, so I was wrong. He's actually had 4 in-person tops in the last year, so that's fantastic. Quickly run through just what decks you used for each tournament, if you don't mind, and where you placed finally.
Yeah, for the 2 fest events, I used Blue BoJack in both of them because I wanted to prove that Blue BoJack was a strong contender. Mm-hmm. And then in the regionals that I came 4th place at, I played Blue BoJack as well because I wanted to keep proving that Blue BoJack is strong and it's not just like a fluke or anything. Mm-hmm. And then the one that I came first at, I was playing AOD, mainly because I have a friend who's recently started playing the game who has been really enjoying AOD, and I wanted to kind of prove to him that you can play it at a top level still, even though it's a very old deck. But I also thought that it was just a really, really good pick for the meta because it slaughters Trunks Cheetah and the new Cell deck.
Yeah,
and it's not too bad against U7 either.
Yeah, absolutely. Very strong deck. I actually came up against it with my Cell deck on the Saturday in between the 2 UKGs, and I to be honest, my deck struggled to draw into what I needed, but that, as well as your deck, it was just a non-game essentially in the end. It's unbelievable. But okay, so congratulations on all your success. That is incredible.
Thank you.
And I'm sure there'll be more in the future.
Hopefully.
So how much do you practice, and how do you practice? Like, who do you practice with, and what's your kind of deal?
So I generally play in 3 locals a week. two of which are
free.
online. So we've got the Scrub Games weekly locals and the Upper Hand Super Series, which is American based, so I have to stay up super late for that.
Yeah.
And then I have my one locals, which is in person, which is great to go to, obviously.
Whereabouts is that? Give a shout out to your local game store.
In Excelsior in Bristol. Excelsior
Bristol.
Games, I think it is.
Nice.
But yeah.
Yeah, Upper Hand's
that,
also done by some other Team Deck Planet guys from the Canadian side of things. And obviously shout out to Jamie. He's a legend. He's one of your teammates as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so he's the one that originally got me interested in the game because I played Yu-Gi-Oh with him beforehand.
Yeah,
he's one of my teammates.
What a guy he is as well. Really nice. He helped me out by judging on the event that I organised at the UK Expo. So he was very happy to do it. So what a guy. You've already mentioned about Bojack, but I'm going to ask anyway. What is your favourite deck and why?
It has to be Blue Bojack, 100%. I really like playing control decks just in any card game. But Dragon Ball specifically, I really enjoy decks with lots of interaction, specifically in combo steps as well as energy manipulation.
Yeah.
I feel like they take a lot to play, and they're very rewarding to play, the decks like those. And then Blue Bojack is kind of a perfect combination of those two features. So it's a very attractive deck to me.
Yeah, it's if you don't know about Blue Bojack, in a nutshell, you basically play a lot of things from your energy. And it's like you say, it's very dynamic. If you get into the battle step, it can be problematic for whoever's playing against it, to be honest. So, and obviously you have to get into battle steps to win the game normally. So, very difficult deck to play around if it's being piloted properly, which obviously it is by Ollie here. So, what compelled you to begin making content for Twitch and YouTube? Because you are a content creator, which is something that we're trying to encourage with this player spotlight, because it's a lot of work to create content and just put yourself out there. So what kind of compelled you to start doing that?
To be honest, when I made my YouTube channel, it was kind of as a follow-up to Jamie, because I know Jamie made his YouTube channel like a month or two before mine, and it kind of gave me the idea to do something with it. But also it was a big way to procrastinate my A-level exams, because I didn't want to do any of the work from home because it was in lockdown, and so I didn't want to have to do revision, and I was like, I'll make a YouTube channel, why not?
Yeah, just make myself busy when I don't need to.
Yeah.
It's a good way of doing things.
But also, I felt like I had a bit to bring to the table, because I tend to play rogue decks with like interesting mechanics.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we don't need 100 videos of how to make U7, So
yeah, exactly.
You definitely play a wide variety of decks. You often leave it up to some of your subscribers to tell you which decks to play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really cool, and yeah, I guess it adds a fun element to the game for yourself as well in that respect.
Yeah, it makes it a lot more challenging.
So yeah, just a few more questions and then we'll get into the game. So which card out of the current roster of cards do you think should be banned?
That's a very interesting question.
I'll put mine out there real quick. The top of my shit list of cards is Broly Crown of Retribution.
Ooh, yeah.
I think that's a stupid card for red. If it was green, I wouldn't have such a problem with it, because Broly has green leaders. I know it has red leaders as well, but it just doesn't make sense for that card to be in decks like GT and U7. I think giving hand knowledge to red is just unfair. But that's just my personal opinion. I do play the card as well myself, so I can't, you know what I mean? I just think it's a bit too broken for one energy, and it has, red generally, most people need to keep energy up to survive, so it's kind of like, always going to be active pretty much. Fair, yeah. But yeah, so what do you think? What do you think should be banned?
So personally, I really hate playing against yellow. And I do feel like yellow has way too many tools right now, so I'd either have to go with The Poutine, I think it's Dark Sorceress.
Yeah, Poutine definitely is. Poutine is definitely a card that I'm a big yellow player myself, but Poutine, here she is. Oh, I've always got her by my side. she's definitely a card that I don't know how she keeps dodging the bans, but I think it's mainly because of they're trying to do a lot with the Poutine swap, right? In the with the Toa decks and the Deborah and stuff like that. So that's the only reason I can think that they haven't banned it. But yeah, why do you hate it? Why do you think it should be banned?
I just feel like it kind of makes sense because they had the whole thing in set 10 where they released the black cards that were associated with all of the different colors, like the Bardock for red and then the green Goku, and then the Bardock and the Goku both got banned to reduce free play. And I feel like Poutine, whilst it's not as oppressive as those cards, it still would be on theme to ban it, and it's also Yellow has dodged a lot of ban lists recently.
Yeah, it does feel like whoever's governing the erratas and bans is a yellow player. It does feel like that.
Yeah,
a lot of the time. Okay, further to that question, which cards do you think shouldn't be banned or errated, and why?
Personally, I have to say I really want Violet Rush Bojack back, but just limited to yellow Bojack leaders only, similar to Galactic Buster.
And that's fully banned, that card?
Yeah.
What does it do? Just to, because I'm not entirely sure about that card.
It's a 20k barrier that arrivals in for a yellow energy. It's a blue-yellow battle card, and it has Aegis, and then when you activate Aegis, you draw a card.
Wow. Okay, so that's actually not bad at all.
It was very.
Tell your housemate to give him a wave because he's going to be on this video now.
Noah, do you want to give a wave?
Who am I waving to?
The video.
To the internet.
The internet.
All right. So, yeah. What about? There's another Bojack card that's very, very strong that got errated. Do you agree with the errata of locking it to?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the format where everyone was playing it just in all of the blue decks.
What's the card called again? Sorry, I totally forget.
Galactic Buster.
Galactic Buster, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
But they leader locked it to the blue Bojack, right? Is that what happened?
Yeah, just any Bojack Brigade leader. It's a fair errata. At the time, I was quite upset about it. But I think that looking back, it's probably for the best.
Yeah, I mean, if every blue player was suddenly playing it, then it's probably something that needs to go. So. Yeah. Okay. So
but I'm just glad they didn't ban it.
yeah. I mean, it's good because it's a big part of your deck, obviously. So yeah, I think it's a similar premise to Poutine, I guess, that they wanted to make Poutine a big part of the new format in set 17 and 16. So, but maybe they should just errata out the yellow part entirely and just leave it as a strictly black card. But
interesting, yeah.
That could be a good way to move forward with it. All right, so just one more question before we move on to our game. What's your opinion on the state of the game in general, and how do you want the future to go regarding competitive play and, you know, new card creation? It's quite a broad question, but
yeah, it is. I mean, personally, I feel like the game is in a really good spot right now, and it's really amazing to see. Like, obviously, there's such a wide variety of decks that are doing well. In pretty much any
meta format. That's true. Every event seems to be different, right?
Yeah, and it feels like.
Go on.
Yeah, there's just so many different decks you can play and do well with.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's some, you know, generic cards, decks that are featuring a lot. But yeah, you're getting different things, like, because there's quite a lot of in-person tournaments happening in the US currently with PPG and stuff. So yeah, it seems like there's different things happening every week. So it's really, like you say, it's a good, healthy meta. Do you think Bandai are doing the right things to keep the game functioning, or?
Yeah, I'm very supportive of the things they're doing. I mean, with the end of this block and the start of the Zenkai Boost stuff, I'm very excited to see what's going to be coming out. I can't really comment on
no one really knows yet
because we don't know what's going on, but
that's true.
It sounds cool.
I mean, you can't really comment on what's actually coming, but how would you like to see it move forward? How would you like, because we know that the Zenkai is a new area. If you were the designer, what would you how would you want this new area to function within the game?
I don't know really. I feel like having it act as sort of a second awaken, but as more of a drastic measure, like if you were to go down to 1 life and survive, you could pull it off. Something like that. Would be pretty interesting, or like more thematic stuff linked to each leader or each specific deck.
I mean, I'm really hoping that it just opens the format even more. I want more more leaders to be viable, and I don't want it to close the door on a lot of decks and stuff. So I'm just hoping that it just broadens the game more and makes it even more dynamic than it is. I mean, like you say, it's in a fantastic spot right now, and I think it would be very disappointing if we suddenly went back to a 2 or 3 deck meta, because that's just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fine and it's very standard for stuff to be like that, but it's almost a bit boring, dare I say. Regarding competitive play, what do you want to see more of? Do you want to just Bandai to just continue the momentum they're building by, because they've done quite a few events now. They've got another European event booked for Germany, and they seem like they are trying to get things done post-COVID.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like post-COVID, the main thing we can all agree on is we all want more IRL events, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's nice to see, because I know there was a load of stuff the Lookout posted about Bandai not helping out the EU so much, and now they've announced the Germany regionals, and I think a couple of other events are coming up soon for EU. Which is great to see. Like, they're very responsive to the community, which is really helpful.
Yeah, it does seem that way. And at the end of the day, you can't please everyone. And I feel like the Dragon Ball community is very. Don't get me wrong, it's quite forgiving, but it's a very hard to please bunch of people, isn't it? Really, like everyone everyone seems to want the same thing but different things. It's like a very confusing sort of situation. But yeah, no, I'm happy with what Bandai are doing. I thought the UK Expo in Birmingham was a fantastic weekend. Just to see everyone and hang out, and it just seemed like a really great time, and I really hope that they do more of that kind of stuff, to be honest. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this short little interview segment. Any shout outs or plugs before we go into our game?
If you want to find me, you can check out my YouTube channel, BigONotation, or my Twitch, BigONotation245, where I'm doing 2 streams a week regularly, and then there'll be the occasional random one slung in there as well.
Yeah, his name.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
As you can see, his name his screen name is underneath him right now on the screen. So yeah, if you just type that into Twitch, Twitter, or whatever, then you'll be able to find him. You do a lot of content, don't you? You do, like you say, you do at least 1 video a week there, which is normally either highlights or whatever of the gameplay you've been doing, but it's very dynamic. There's like different leaders every week and stuff, so yeah, go check it out. What about your team? You want to shout out to your team?
Yeah, Team -2, up and coming stars in the UK. All 4 of us who went to UKGE came top 16 on the first day, I believe, and then I don't really know what happened day 2, to be honest. I don't think we were really that bothered, but
even though we weren't really that bothered, even though you came first, like maybe that's the secret to not
just don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for the interview, guys, and go check out Ollie's content, because he works hard on it, and he's a fantastic player, so you guys can learn a lot if you're wanting to learn about pirate decks and some more rogue kind of stuff. But yeah, now we're gonna get into our game. So might be a little bit of editing magic here. All right. So what leader are you playing today, Ollie?
I am on Metacooler, the best leader from the new set.
You heard it here first, hot off the press. The best.
And for anyone
leader.
who has seen the new Stranger Things, this is Vecna.
I have not seen it, but I'm sure people have. I will be playing Goku, Z Fighter, known as Dripku. I will not call it that, though. That is not an English thing to say. So
Boycotting Dripku.
I don't think he looks that good. I think he looks stupid, to be honest.
Wow, the comment section is in flames right now.
Hopefully. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, guys. And like I say, go to Ollie's accounts too. And yeah. All right. Should we roll before we check?
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, looks like cooler. I think I'm just going to keep my hand.
I'm just going to put everything back.
That's always a promising start.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, if you liked if you've liked the video so far, then just give a comment below, and perhaps I can figure out some more player profiles. Maybe you can comment below players that you feel deserving of a short video. And yeah, this is just something that I think I'll be doing more in the future to help raise awareness for content creators and other, fantastic players within the community. So, all right. Let's get this started then. I will charge Release from Evil, pay 1 to play Vegeta Z Fighter. He comes in with 1 marker. I will +1 on Vegeta, and I will pass my turn.
I will charge a Zamasu. I'll swing leader into your unison.
No negates.
So when I swing, I burst 2, take a life, and play a Metacooler from deck.
I am going to make that Metacooler come into play rested.
Sure. And then just 10 on your unison.
Yep, down to 1.
Then I'll use Big Getty Star. So I pay 1, I switch it to rest mode and burst 1. And then I look at up to 3 cards from the top of the deck and play 1 Metacooler among them. So I'll play this, and then they go to bottom of deck, I believe. Yeah. I'll attempt to swing 15 into your unison.
And I will block with Vegeta.
Just 15k.
Vegeta goes through the drop.
And I'll pass to you.
Okay. Draw for 10. Charge. Oh, +1 on Vegeta, and I will swing 10k to your leader.
No negates.
Just 10.
I'll take it.
I will swing 10k to your leader.
No negates.
Auto, take a life. And then check the top 5 for a 1-cost unison and play it in rest mode. I will play another Vegeta. Shuffle my deck. I feel like you're going to quickly run out of space on your desk.
Yeah.
So I'll help you with that. When Vegeta comes into play, he KOs a 4-drop or less in rest mode. So I'll KO.
Like the yellow or the green one?
Probably does matter, but probably not because you've got 20 plus in your deck of Metacooler. So I'll get rid of the yellow one just because I'm playing yellow. Auto, when Vegeta hits the drop, I draw a card. And that's just going to be 10k to your leader.
I'll take that one as well.
Okay. I'll pay 1 to play Gohan. Furious Training. Any response?
No, that's all good.
I'll check the top 5 for a Unison, 3 cost or less, and add it to hand. Gohan Z Fighter SS2. And with that, I will pass my turn.
Draw.
I should have plussed up on my Unison. Forgot to do that.
Oh yeah, go for it. I guess I'm charging another Zamasu.
To be honest, good, because that next to Broly Crown, that's the other card that I think shouldn't be. It's a very good card. Very good card.
It is very strong. I'll swing Metacooler into your leader.
And I will say no negates.
Just 15 there.
Sure. I will take the damage.
I'll swing my leader into your leader.
Well, what's your leader's awakening condition, if you don't mind?
If I'm at 4 or less life, I draw a card and then play a Metacooler from drop.
I'm going to use Release from Evil on your leader.
That is what, it negates the skills?
Yeah, so if your leader card is mono yellow, choose the attacking card, ignoring barrier, negate its skills for the turn, and it can't be switched to active mode until the start of your next turn. And if I have a yellow Unison in play, it plays for free. So that basically stops you awakening.
Sure. I still get the auto though.
Yeah,
right?
you do. You still get the auto on swing, yeah.
So I burst 2, take a life, and play a Metacooler.
Just figured it might be a good time to stem a bit of aggression.
There.
Even if it is just 1 extra Metacooler.
Oh, any response on the Metacooler at all?
No response.
Cool, and then just 10 to your leader.
I am going to take that damage.
I'll swing Metacooler into leader.
I'm going to counter that with Goku Final Sacrifice. Any response on play?
That is all good.
I will Spirit Boost 1. And I will KO the green Metacooler and draw a card.
I might as well pay 1 for Big Getty Star and see if I can hit something here. Oh, okay, I did hit something.
Surprise, surprise, it's a Metacooler.
I'd like to see my Unison. This is not what I want to be bursting, but here we
No,
are.
I imagine so.
I'll just pass to you there.
Okay. Draw for 10. We'll charge Yamcha, Z Fighter. Plus up on Vegeta. I will swing with my leader to your 2-drop Metacooler.
I'm gonna pay 1 and use Dormant Potential.
Sure.
I'll discard a Dark Master King and KO your 1-drop.
Wonderful. Auto, take a life. And check the top 5. For a Unison, 1-drop and play it. Piccolo, which is in fact my number one target with Vegeta on the field, because that will allow me to draw 2 cards on play. Not bad, 3 cards in one swing.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty yellow.
Yeah.
So that's. I'm just gonna leave that at 10, I think. Yeah, I'll just leave that at 10. That's fine. So I'll pay 1 to play Yamcha. Yamcha comes into play, he rests 2 of your battle cards. So just obviously the 1. I will +0 to draw a card. And then I will pass my turn. You'll be pleased to know I've taken Poutine out of my list, so it's a
Nice.
I know you mentioned you disliked it, but yeah, it just didn't seem right to play it. I don't know why. I have a bit of a conscience in this game, like I don't know why. I probably shouldn't.
I'm gonna awaken, so draw 1, play a Metacooler. Would you like to respond to the Metacooler coming in?
How do I like to respond? Yeah, I will. I'll make him come into play rested.
Sure. Well. I'll swing my leader into. No, I'll swing the red Metacooler into your leader first. Play around with that resting stuff you can do.
I'm gonna pay 1 and play Final Sacrifice. Any
Sure.
response? I will
That's
rest.
all good.
I'll rest your green Metacooler, Spirit Boost 1, and I'll KO it. And draw 1.
I'll swing my leader into your leader.
I'm gonna pay 1 for Forbidden Power,
Sure.
and
So my auto will trigger. I draw 1 and play it.
Also-
Metacooler from deck.
I'll block the attack.
Cool.
That's how it works, right? Autos and then block after that.
Yeah. That'll just be 15 on the Vegeta then.
Sure,
So I have 1 more battle card attack this turn, right?
that's correct. Yeah.
Well, surprise, surprise. That battle card would be a Metacooler. I will swing 15 to your leader.
No negates.
Just 15.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay. I'll pay. Okay. Yeah, I'll pay 2. And play Demigran?
Sure.
This is where I start to run out of space. Just gonna stack up some of these coolers.
Yeah, stack them up. That's fine.
I'll use the +1 to go to 3 markers and swing to your leader.
No negates.
How many in your hand?
I have 8 cards in hand. And you?
8. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm gonna drop down a super combo. Bottom decking.
How much is Domigra's base? Is it 15k, right? Because of
Yeah,
the plus
15.
one.
Yeah. Draw 2. So that'll be 25 to your leader.
I'm gonna awaken. Restand. Oh, I don't know why I'm restanding this. You don't. 10 the leader. It might be a mistake. No, I can't take that. I'll draw one. And 25. Did you say you're at 25 yourself?
Yeah.
I guess I'll use Kefla to go up to 35. And then at the end of battle, I will KO your red Metacooler. Oh no, sorry, I bottom deck it.
Deck it.
Yeah.
Then I will just pass to you.
Kefla bottom decks a battle card at the end of battle that's in rest mode, basically.
Nice.
Okay. +0, draw for Yamcha. Not the greatest hand, actually. I'll swing at one of your. I'll swing at your. Is Demigra 5k on my turn?
Yes.
I'll swing at Demigra.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down a dormant.
Yep.
Discarding. I'll decide homicidal clones.
Okay, that's just going to be 5k to Demigra.
I'll take it down a marker.
I'll swing at your leader. Draw one.
I'm gonna pay 1 for this guy.
Sure.
So he counterattacks Spirit Boost 1, negates the attack, plays this card, and you can only attack with battle cards once more for the turn.
That's kind of irrelevant with
Yeah.
with Dormant.
Sadly, that's the case. But he gets reduced by 1 energy for each monocolor card in my drop area or warp of a different color.
Okay.
So I've got green, blue, yellow, red, and black. So that's 5 colors. So he becomes a 1-drop.
And what's his keyword skills?
He's got no keywords. He's just 20k base once he hits the board.
Okay, I'm gonna play Demonic Transformation. Not Demonic Transformation, Prival Transformation.
Sure.
Doesn't feel fantastic to do this, but I will pay 3 to play Gohan in power 5.
He KOs everything in rest mode, right?
Yeah, 1 for each unison that I have in my drop, and I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 unisons in drop.
Fair play.
I'll +1 to draw a card. And then I will pass it over, friend.
Your unison, is he a blocker as well?
He is a blocker, yeah.
Ooh, that's scary. Okay. I'll charge Cell.
Ooh.
I'll swing my leader to your leader.
I will pay 1 for Robotic Riposte.
Yep, that works. So I'll draw 1, and play Metacooler from deck. Any response on the guy being played from deck?
No, he's fine.
Cool. I'll +1 on the Unison. And I'll swing 15 into your leader.
I will block.
Is he 20k base?
He is 20k, yeah.
That guy is tough. I'll just leave it on 15 then. I'll swing 15 to your leader by resting an energy.
I will also block that attack.
Just 15 there.
Yeah, he dies.
Then I'll pay 3. And play Haru Haru.
Okay. What does Haru Haru do for people that don't know, including me?
So she's 15 crit. When I play her, I can place up to 2 cards from the top of my deck in the drop area. And when I play it, if your opponent's leader is green or yellow, which luckily it is yellow, I get to untap 4 of my energy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I untap 4, and I'm going to mill 2 as well. I'll just leave it on the 1 because that's the card I want to hit.
Excuse me. You sure? Oh, that Brody.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Excuse me.
Yes, I'm scared you just kill me next turn. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
How many cards do you have in hand, friend?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm slightly advantageous in that respect.
Yeah. I am going to tap 4 and use Cell's effect.
Okay.
So I'll play it from energy, it becomes double strike, and it bomb decks your back cards.
Yep.
And I'll swing his first attack into your leader and rest my field card.
Sure. I'm going to use Release from Evil.
Sure.
So I bottom deck 1 for the effect of Cell has a permanent that if I use a counter attack, I must bottom deck a card.
Yeah.
During battle with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
And so Cell can't restand now as well, right?
He cannot, no.
Cool. That'll just be 30 single into your leader then.
I will take that.
Fair enough. And I'll pass to you.
Okay. Yeah, Release from Evil is a very big card in this deck. It's extremely powerful.
It is nice.
Resource management is like the hardest thing in this deck for sure, so it's just a great card. Oh, -3. Excuse my leader and Unison 5k for the 10. Actually,
Yeah.
until the end of your turn.
And he becomes like triple strike dual attack or something.
Just triple attack.
Triple attack.
Yeah, the triple strike dual attack is the freezer one.
That's the freezer, yeah.
I wish he had a triple attack. So yeah, 25k into your leader.
No negates.
Just 25.
I will super combo. Bottom decking this to draw 2. This is why I had to play the Cell, because I need that green energy.
Oh, yeah, mono green, yeah.
I have the blue energy. Just 30k then, comboing off the Haru Haru.
25k again.
No negates.
25?
I'll super combo, bottom decking 1 to draw 2. And I will combo the 7-drop Dark Broly to go to 30.
Okay. And final swing with Gohan, 25.
I finally drew the card, so I will dormant, discarding 1. Any response?
Unfortunately not.
Cool.
So one more attack for the turn. Okay, I'll swing 20k.
Are you comboing on the Gohan swing?
Oh no, sorry, forgot we were in battle.
No worries.
No, I won't. I won't combo. Just 25.
I'll take it.
20 with my leader to your leader.
No negates.
Draw a card. Auto. I'll play Yamcha. That would rest any battle cards that you had. And that's a 20k swing with my leader to your leader. He's got the boost from Gohan.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
Okay, I +0 and draw for Yamcha. And I'll pay free to play another Gohan. So I'll KO your rested battle cards. And I'll +1 to draw a card. And with that, I will pass my turn.
Well, I'd be very surprised if I can get through this.
Yeah, the bonus from Gohan to the leader, the 5k until the end of your turn, is very powerful.
Very, very nice stuff.
That should be in a blue. There should be a blue unison, really.
Well, blue already has its crazy good unison.
Margin blue, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Carrying the whole color, basically.
Pretty much.
That and Baby Hatch. So you're down to 2 life, and how many cards in hand?
6 in hand.
8 for me.
Cool. I am going to charge. Yeah, I guess this is the best call, isn't it? I'm gonna charge another cell. I'm gonna +1 Demigra. And I will attempt to swing my leader into your leader.
I'm gonna say no negates.
I'll draw 1 and play. Should have 1 left. There we go. Any response on him coming down?
No response.
Cool.
Any combos?
I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest.
Can be like that sometimes.
I'll push it to 20k with a Metacooler command.
I will. I'll Spirit Boost 1, activate battle on my leader, give him 5k for the battle, so he's 25.
Fair play. I'm gonna swing at Metacooler into your leader.
No negates.
I'll make it 20k. Um, I'm gonna swing my unison into your leader.
I'll pay 1 for Mecha Freezer.
Yeah. That is a good card.
Yeah, like you, I just drew into it.
Nice.
Had to draw into my floodgate.
I'll pay 1 for Spirit Bomb Goku.
Has he got Deflect?
No, he does not.
I'll make him come into play rested.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay 3. Haru, any response? Oh, well, I guess you can't respond, can you? Because he locks you out of counterplays.
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, so untap 4. I don't need to mill anymore, and I'll probably deck out if I do.
That's definitely problematic. How many cards do you have in hand now? Just the 2?
I've got 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 4 for Cell.
Yep.
And on play, I'll bottom deck all your battle cards.
Sure.
I'll attempt to swing Cell into your leader by resting the field card.
Yeah, I think this is the best way to do it. I'll negate using Haru. Negate using Goku, sorry. Bottom decking 1.
Rest Haru.
Yep. And KO Haru. Just roll 1.
And then Cell will restand. I can no longer rest anything for riposte. So I have to pass turn to you.
Alrighty. I guess I'll charge that. Should be able to finish this now. Be surprised if I can't.
I got this.
I'd be seriously concerned if I don't finish this. -3.
Yeah.
25 at your leader.
No negates.
25.
I will super combo. Bottom deck 1. Draw 2. And I'll combo off Cell. Make it 30.
25 again.
I'll attempt to homicidal clones.
Homicidal clones is good. One more time, 25.
I'll block that one with the token.
Yep. 20 at your leader.
No negates.
Draw 1. Play Piccolo.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 1 for Piccolo. And there's no reason why I don't just go for it, I guess.
Yeah, you got it.
I would have gone that. Actually, I'm gonna put that under. Draw 2. Just checking where I would have got to in the end. Yeah, it would have just been that, and then I had 2 Gohans in hand.
Yeah.
That guy and that guy. And the cooler. All right. So yeah, thanks
Nice
so much.
stuff.
Thanks so much for the interview and games, Ollie. Again, if you want to check him out, check out BigONotation on YouTube, on Twitch. He streams. You stream both your locals. Is that right?
Yeah. Every Tuesday and Friday.
Yeah, every Tuesday and Friday. There you go. So you can see him live in action, or he releases videos on YouTube after the fact. So thanks again for the great game. Yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a mismatch, I guess. Obviously, yellow's kind of built for resting battle cards, and you play a lot of battle cards. So I just had to answer all your rests pretty much. But yeah, I mean, we saw some funky things in the drop, like 9-drop Goku on the first 10. Do you want to explain a little bit about it, or do you have a profile for this deck, or will you be doing one in the future?
I am going to be putting one out soon. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So just show us a little bit of the spice, and then that might entice people to come and watch the magic. Because guys, even though I won the game, this deck is actually pretty snapped. He's had some good success against Gamma and some other decks. So
the idea is just to go full on 5-color, because you can play yellow, red, and green off of your leader, and you can use the 9-drop Cell as your blue card. You can bring out this 6-drop Broly by warping a green, blue, yellow, and red card from your drop. By Spirit Boosting 1, he comes out as 30k crit and minuses something 15k. And then you can evolve the other red Broly on top of him.
To the big boy Broly.
Yeah, your opponent either has to crit a life or warp a card from hand, battle area, and drop. And that's 2 30k swings, one of which is crit.
And if I'm not mistaken, if they can't fulfill the hand, drop, and other one, they have to crit a life, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, because you've got 5 colors, you can run this guy as a 1-drop 20k, which is very nice with Haru Haru, but he's also a nice floodgate against decks that go wide with battle cards.
Yeah, what's his floodgate? Is he stops you from swinging entirely, or?
He's Spirit Boost 1, he negates the attack and plays this card, and then you can only attack once with battle cards for the turn.
Oof,
so like Forbidden Power.
Yeah, basically like Forbidden Power, yeah, very nice.
Yeah. And then Strength of Legends, obviously, just replay it when you have all 4 colors in drop, and he's a 35k beta, and it's just
pretty
hilarious.
Good. That he's free. But yeah, thanks again for the great game, and yeah, we hope you all enjoyed the video, guys. Again, go check out Ollie, check out our upcoming content on the Deck Planet page, and yeah, give us a comment, tell us what you think of the format. See you guys all again.